So the other day I had an interview and I was getting ready for it. I woke up in such a good mood because I knew I was fully qualified and I had all of the necessary experience, and that made me pretty confident that I was going to get it. And then
Why would anyone dress for an interview like that? And more than nailed it? You think you will be chosen?
self-doubt is something that we may all experience at certain points in our life, and sometimes it may get to a point where it becomes debilitating or draining, and that's the point where we need more tools. I have dealt with self-doubt most of my life, and it managed to manifest itself in a number of ways, like difficulty in accepting compliments or seeking reassurance. I have had low self-esteem. Giving myself credit, that was a very tough pill to handle, and always feeling like I'll never be good enough. Some days it got really intense, and then some days I could tolerate it, but it was always the same circle that I was running. I knew I wanted more for myself, but I was always held back. I grew tired and I retaliated. I did make mistakes. I did humiliate myself a couple of times, and I'd do it again. Each time there was a really good chance that I would get into a mental wrestling match with that little voice that was slowly chipping away my life, my confidence, and always dialing my self-doubts. I am still battling with this a few times every 3 months, but this is what I did to reduce it from every single day to just 3 or 4 times in 90 days. The first thing that I did was I embraced my self-doubt as part of being human. As I always thought about the things that I wanted to achieve for myself and also change about my life, I knew that self-doubt was there to protect me and just keep me safe from all of the humiliation. I acknowledged that inner critic for all its help and always trying to protect me and keep me safe from all the humiliation. Becoming comfortable with self-doubt rather than resisting it just gave me a much smoother transition and experience. And on the other hand, resisting it just made it feel like it was holding on to me even stronger. Imagine having the one person you love the most in this whole world, like you would take a bullet for them anytime, any day, anywhere. And now you know they do need help, and you know you can help them so you guys can continue being happy. You know for sure that you're the only one who can help them, and then one day they just go like, no, don't come back. I don't need your help. Please go away. I don't need your help. I've never needed your help. Don't come back here. And my first instinct here would be, I know they surely need my help, but why are they chasing me away all of a sudden? It means they need protection from themselves. So I'm going to protect you no matter what, even if it means protecting you from yourself. Have you ever heard of that phrase that goes like, send a thief to catch a thief? Yeah. That's right. In this case, my second thing that I did was I actually used my doubt to doubt my self-doubts, if that makes sense. Yeah, like that phrase, the thief will know the escape points of the other thief because their thinking is exactly alike. And now your self-doubt will have to face your doubt. Remember my first tip where I told you that your self-doubt is actually here to protect you and resisting it is probably not a good idea? Yep, now it's actually going to be 2 of those in your head. Both these entities are you, and they're both trying to protect you. Once both of them grip each other, they're going to realize that this is actually not going to go anywhere. And after this, 2 things will happen. The first one, they'll start working together and the resistance will be pushed out of existence. 2, self-doubt will probably peace out, not really wanting to be squeezed, because squeezing is actually really unpleasant if you don't want it and if it's really uncalled for. Either way, I am winning, and that's what I was striving for in the beginning. Another one that I found really helpful was actually giving my self-doubt a name. I feel like giving it a name completely separated it and also removed a lot of power that it had over me and how I felt as a person. Because I don't know about you, but whenever my self-doubt told me anything, I actually took it on and thought I was that as a person, like as a whole, and that wasn't actually true. And the old classic one, I filtered my circle. You already know what I'm going to say, so we might as well just say it together. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend your most time with. If they're negative, I'm sorry to be the one to bring it to your attention, but you're most likely negative. And if they're full of doubts, that is what you're going to be. It's completely okay to outgrow relationships and set some boundaries, as that will protect you a lot more than it sounds. Check this video out so you can understand boundaries more and also how to set boundaries in the right way. Yeah, you're going to be fine. It's normal to have a little self-doubt. It's not only normal, but it's healthy as well. It prevents a person from crossing the fine line between confidence and arrogance. No two people struggle with self-doubt the exact same way, and it can also be caused by many different things. For example, for one person, self-doubt might have originated from childhood, and that could be the way they were raised or the way they were treated when they were young. And on the other hand as well, it could also develop when you're already an adult, and that could be from like crisis or an experience that you had that was really unpleasant. And factors that might have caused you self-doubt in the first place might not be the ones to maintain it. For example, being bullied as a child might have caused the self-doubt, but now the habit of actually always asking for reassurance might be the one that's maintaining it. So that brings me to the end of my video. If this resonated with you in some way, please give it a very big thumbs up and share it with anyone that you might think might be dealing with this. And yeah, that's it. I hope you have a great day, a great week, and a great life. See you in the next video. Bye.